Two different thumbnails plastered upon two
Hello
different
guys,
videos
welcome
made
to
by two separate
SuperMarvelSpider-Man.
creators. The
Today
thumbnail
we're
on the
back
left was
with
created
another
by Mr.
video.
Beast on the
So
30th
these
of March
videos we're going to be
2019
doing
for his
Mr.
video
Beast
Last Minute
versus
Tesla
a
Keeps It challenge,
copycat.
which has gained 69.
But this time it's a Russian copycat. But anyways, let's go.
The thumbnail on
We
the
got
right
the
was
Stokes
created by a
twins.
YouTube channel with 10 million subscribers known as the Stokes twins for their video Last
I
Minute
just
Tesla
doing
with
the Stokes
$10,000
twins always just
posted
take
on
the
21st of
thumbnail.
September
They just always
2021
take
to just
Mr. Beast's
1.5
heart
months
for
ago.
some
It gets
reason.
worse when you
Or
realize
they're
that
just trying
not
to
only
be.
are the Stokes twins 100
Or maybe can you not
10%
just collab with
ripped off Mr.
Mr. Beast,
thumbnail style,
obviously?
but if you look closely, you'll notice an unusually placed little Pikachu in the top left-hand corner of both thumbnails, showing that the Stokes twins have simply taken the original thumbnail and photoshopped themselves right over the top. However, this isn't the first time that the Stokes twins have committed such a crime. These guys are certainly repeat offenders. Not only with Mr. Beast thumbnails as seen with these two extra examples, but with numerous other creators as well. The Stokes twins have copied a YouTuber by the name of Unspeakable on more than one occasion, not only with the thumbnail but also with the title, all the way down to not one, not
Now
three,
you're just
but
gonna
two full
copy
stops at the end of
Unspeakable.
the sentence. They've gotten themselves on the news and almost into prison
Oh
for their
yeah.
stupid pranks, had multiple video responses from those who have had their thumbnails and ideas stolen from them, and even gotten into Twitter wars with celebrities like FaZe for stealing a bunch of his content. These scumbags are so bad that they make A4 the Russian copycat look like a humble original YouTuber. So who are these deplorable goons? The Stokes twins channel is run by two brothers from the US state of California, who have accumulated a touch over 10 million subscribers, and last month had their best 30 days ever, gaining a whopping 180 million views, most of which coming from stolen ideas, thumbnails, and even the most meticulous elements of different videos, such as their camera angles. Before they developed their favorite hobby of ripping off other people's content, they began as classic twinfluencers talking about their life as twins. However, after realizing that no one cared about their life as twins, they took the same path as all e-boy douchebag YouTubers in the late 2010s and started uploading pranks, which is where the YouTube world was first introduced to the stupidity of these two morons. The Stokes twins thought it would be a good idea to stage a bank robbery prank in October 2019.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, because you can give someone a heart attack. Someone could easily get a heart attack. If I was at taxi, I was like, bro, get the fudge out of here. You can easily get that, man.
Up until this point, nothing had gone wrong. However, after many onlookers witnessed them jumping into the Uber looking like they had obviously just robbed a bank, the police were called, and the Uber driver was ultimately held at gunpoint by police under the assumption that he was involved in the actual bank robbery. After then being caught by police themselves, the twins were arrested and slapped with a summons to appear in court at a later date.
You guys just get out of an Uber a minute ago? You're ready?
No.
This is what's going to get someone potentially gun stuck or someone hurt. We have people stopping in the middle of the street because they're watching this. Guys pulling up ski masks, throwing stuff on the ground, changing clothes.
Despite facing up to 9 years in prison, the twins were
9 years of prison.
plead guilty and receive 160 hours of community service and a year's probation. But despite how unforgivable this stupid prank was, the Stokes twins' scumbaggery was really only just warming up. After their arrest for the bank robbery, YouTube hilariously changed their content policy to no longer allow any dangerous or threatening pranks, including fake home invasions and robberies. With their reliable prank video style now breaking TOS, they will pivot their content to include challenge-style videos, and with such, they will begin to rip off every other YouTuber under the sun.
Everything that I've come across on their channel so far is a complete ripoff or a copy of another video.
It started off somewhat innocently. Let's steal an idea from another the creator but make their own thumbnail in line with the style of their own channel. Examples of this include their Twins vs Twins challenge series or their Instagram Controls Our Life for a Day video, where you can witness a reasonable amount of originality. However, after FaZe posted this video DMing 100 celebrities to see who would reply, everything changed for the Stokes twins. FaZe posted his video on the 18th of May 2019, in which he respectfully credited another creator for the original idea.
I do want to give a shout out to Ryan Trahan. I think that's how you pronounce your last name, but I saw this on his channel, so all credit to him, and I think this is just pretty dope.
Also creating his own original thumbnail. However, along come the Stokes twins with fewer subscribers and absolutely zero dignity, copying FaZe thumbnail completely. The positioning, the expression, the style, the angle of the messages, and even the yellow drop shadow, while giving absolutely no credit to FaZe throughout the video or even in the description. Now perhaps they thought that since they had less subscribers, their video wouldn't perform as well, and it therefore didn't matter if they simply copied a larger creator. However, the Stokes twins video exploded and not only gained more views than all of their other non-copied videos, but it even gained more views than FaZe original version. They would then repeat this move with cutting people's earphones, then giving them AirPods, copied word for word and style for style from those Epic, which once again performed substantially better than their non-copied videos. Since many of the videos they had been posting were copied from other large YouTubers like That Was Epic or FaZe, who likely figured that talking about it would simply give them nothing but extra attention, the Stokes twins would go on copying YouTuber after YouTuber with minimal backlash. However, there was only so many videos they could copy before another creator properly snapped back at them for their unethical antics. In April 2020, the Stokes twins would post a video titled The Problem with Online Classes, which came less than 1 month after another YouTuber called Charles the French posted a video titled under the exact same name. The Stokes twins had done what you might call the correct thing and made their own thumbnail. However, the content itself was such a close
that one has capital letters, the original one. This has lowercase.
Welcome to this online class.
Alright everyone, welcome to your first day of online class.
Click present when I call your name.
Click the space bar so know you're present.
Jack? Okay. Peter? Okay. Charles? Present.
Andrew? Lexi? Alan?
Radon is accumulates in the places where ventilation is an act, such as in an underground mine, maybe build up inside.
Okay, moving on to calculating circumference of the sun. The sun is a star center.
I want us together to try to grab the knowledge from this class.
I want us together to try to grab knowledge from this class.
I want us to grab.
I want us to grab this app.
Understandably, Charles the French wasn't very happy, and would then upload a video titled Did the Stokes twins Copy Us?, calling them out for stealing his jokes.
Some of these jokes are a little bit similar. It must be a coincidence that it's not. Some people say copied, they say inspired. Let's say it's heavily inspired. Heavily inspired.
The Stokes twins received so much backlash for copying the jokes that you have to scroll through over 100 comments on their video just to find anything that isn't roasting them for being copycats, which clearly had some effect on them, as they couldn't hold their tongue and would then respond to Charles the French, where they would go on to paint themselves as victims of content theft, which apparently justified them in stealing Charles the French's video. As an influencer, I can say pretty much every single one of our original ideas, jokes, and videos that we've spent days coming up with gets stolen with no credit given or recognition whatsoever. It's a very common thing for us to open up pretty much any app and see people steal, recreate, and copy our videos scene for scene and even down to the same lines with the same body movements and mannerisms. However, to their credit, they did take a bit of responsibility for copying Charles' original video. We'll start off by saying we definitely should have done a better job crediting you. The intro, set up, and grab ass scene were definitely inspired. And from this point onwards, everything was fixed. They never copied another video from anyone else ever again. Obviously, I'm kidding. If anything, the copying only got worse from here on out. Perhaps because they had now been exposed and there was really no decline in their viewership, it might have even reinforced that there was in reality minimal downside for stealing content from other large creators. Possibly for this reason, the Stokes twins began to go after the real YouTube whales for their quote-unquote inspiration. The Stokes twins copied David Dobrik's thumbnails, ideas, and even camera angles, doing the same for Mr. Beast with his I went back to first grade for a day by using the same style and intro.
The Stokes twins.
Me and the crew are going back to first grade.
Today, we're going back to kindergarten. Just to put the cherry on top of the cake, the Stokes twins would also copy Mr. Beast's banner,
Subscribe
which
for a
reads,
cookie.
"Subscribe for a cookie by making their banner subscribe equals cookie, which you might call yet another heavily inspired piece of media. Besides from a few fans posting about the stolen content to Mr. Beast subreddit and a video posted by the Asher Show, all of this would go somewhat unnoticed. Mr. Beast hasn't mentioned any of this as he did with A4 the Russian copycat, possibly because he's too busy with TeamC.org. However, there's another creator on a similar level as Mr. Beast who has had a much harder time remaining silent after having his content stolen. If there was one person who had the justification to snap, it was FaZe Rug. The Stokes twins began their thumbnail copying antics with FaZe Rug, so it's only fitting that he was the first big 10 million plus subscriber creator to properly call them out. FaZe Rug had kept silent on the matter for over a year and a half. However, when it got to the point of literally just straight up copying and pasting the thumbnail of their own reaction,
oh my god, Stokes twins, what the fuck is wrong with these morons?
Copying and pasting the thumbnail is where it's effed up. My thumbnail guys spent hours on it just for
Like, what the fuck?
crazy, LOL. Rug would receive replies from multiple other larger YouTubers stating, "Sheesh, I get smaller YouTubers doing this, but bruh, they're just doing it in daylight." You can even see where he failed to remove Rug's finger off the original thumbnail, bro. That's literally the exact same thing. Damn. Despite the call out and backlash, the thumbnail remains unchanged, with the video sitting at over 10 million views. I guess the Stokes twins never really learned their lesson, but rather got better at simply ignoring the criticism.
See you guys in the next one.